go further in our coding practices. Okay, so we are going straight forward to listing, how to list items on a web page. Let's go to our codes. Let me center. Alright, let me just write listing items. Alright. Now, if you want to list items, there are several listing types. Okay, change this to listing types. There are several ways we can list an item. You can decide to do an ordered list or unordered list. Now, the unordered list does not come with any priority, just like this bullet type, the first four. It doesn't matter the arrangement of the items. Okay, so that's the time you use bullet like this. This is the default bullet type, this particular one. Now when we come to this one, we talk about them when we are talking about attribute. The attribute of the bullet type. You can decide to do it a disc like this or a square like that. Now one other way of listing item is by numbering it. The first one is by bulleting and the various types of bullets, and then the other way of listing items too is by numbering. Now anytime you are numbering, it means that particular list you are making has to follow a particular order. Let's say these are the steps for information processing cycle, the cycle that information is being processed. So input, processing, output, storage, and then distribution. Now you can replace distribution with output and bring output at the storage part. If you do that, you distort the list. So we have various types of numbering too. We can number using the Roman numerals, we can number using the alphabet, using even the lower cases. We talk about all these types when we are doing the attribute of the listing. But first we are going to talk about this list, which is unordered, and then this particular one, which is ordered, the 1 2 3. As we are going straight to our codes. Now to prepare an unordered list, first of all you have to open an element, which is the UL element. This is the UL element. Now in between this UL element, you are supposed to give individual list item. Now when we check here, even though this list is unordered, every particular item is a list item. So you create a list element for each of them. So for instance, I want to open the first one, which is Banku. So I'll just open list LI and I'll close it. In between it, I write my Banku. Come to the next one, open another list item, another list, which is LI. Close it. I write my next, which is Fufu. Come to the end, another list item, which is LI. Close it. Let me write rice. Now let me save this. Let me just save this particular and then do a live preview and see my unordered list. Now on my browser, I'm supposed to see an unordered list. So this is my heading. This is my unordered list. They don't follow any particular kind of chronology. Alright, there is no priority as to the arrangement, which one comes first and which one comes second. You see, so these are the individual list items, and they have to be created separately. The UL deals with the bullet, and then the LI deals with individual item. Alright, so as many list items we have, we create more list tags. Alright, so this one closes at this place. Alright, now let's create ordered list. So if on ordered list is UL, ordered list will be what? OL. So OL, close, and in between OL you create individual lists. So the first one, let me still use Banku. So first LI, let me just write Banku again. Second one, let me use Fufu. And the third, no, for the other list, let me change. Let me just use input processing, and then the third one, let me just use output. Now let me just save this and watch it on my browser. I can see this particular one follows a particular chronology. That means from input stage you are going to the processing stage, and before the output stage. So when you are listing it using the numbering, it should be based on maybe the arrangement. The arrangement should matter. So these are my unordered lists, and these are ordered lists. Right. So before that, let me just write. Our next video we talk about the attributes. So you can decide to change this unordered list from the normal bullet to a square bullet or to a disk bullet. The listed items are unordered. You know what the p tag is used for? Let me just copy this, copy, come here, paste it here, and then now when I view it here, the listed items are unordered, and then this one, the listed items are ordered. Alright, so that will be the end of today's lesson. Our next lesson will talk about the individual items, how to list them. So you can change these bullet types to a square bullet, and you can change this numbering to Roman numerals or alphabet, whatever you want. Alright, so thank you for taking part into this lesson.